Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Lakeshore High School for girls soccer playoff action as Teulings travels to take on the Lakeshore Lady Titans. It should be a good match here tonight. Both teams played earlier in the season, and they tied, so it should be a great high-level match here tonight. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Again with Coach Lee. Coach, last time we saw your team was in December, a long time ago. How has your team improved since then?
We went through district, so we went through as district champs. So I think we're kind of peaking at the right time. A lot of our attack has been going through Kylie, and she's kind of been going through the right motions as for us in the attack. So as long as she's clicking and we're getting that ball going forward, good chances.
Teulings isn't really a 13 seed when you look at their record. They had some games that they had to forfeit, but they were wins. What's it going to take to beat them here tonight?
Yes, very, very good team. Coach Dave has a very good squad here, so he has some of the ingredients that we're going to have to stop as far as speed, quickness, ball control, very good goalkeeper, so we have to be on point.
Pre-game with Coach Lapperouse. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team in the Prep Zone. Can you give us a rundown on how you got to this point?
Well, we've had a good year. We've got some players are going to play at the next level, in the college level. We got our goalkeeper is going to play at UL. She committed there this year. Then we have Emily Sarnia as our forward, who's going to play at UL, and same thing with Cameron Creation, who's going to play a forward at UL. So, we've had a really good year. We've only lost 2 games, but then we had an ineligible player where we had 12 forfeits. So we're at the 13th spot because of that. Otherwise, I feel like we'd be up there in the top 2 or 3. But it's been a good year, and we got our hands full today against Lakeshore. They're a good team.
Being that 13 seed, how does not having the first round off affect you as far as maybe a layoff?
For us, we were healthy all year, so layoff really didn't matter too much. It's more or less being on the other side of the bracket. On this side of the bracket, you got STM, Lakeshore, us, and Vanderbilt, and those are 4 really good teams. So the other side seems like it would be a little more favorable, but they also have Caddo and who's the other team? Neville. And they're both really good teams too. So that's kind of how it laid out for us.
Milligan kicks it away, and we are underway here in this second round playoff matchup, Teulings and Lakeshore. And Teulings dropping it back as Lakeshore bringing the pressure early. Good ball movement. Lakeshore looking to take it away. But Grant Yenny and Rhett Sharp up here in the press box here at Lakeshore High School. And Rhett, the weather is different.
Yeah, unseasonal weather tonight, Grant. We're breaking records. It's in the 80s, and it is February, so it's a little different out there. But, man, this is going to be a good matchup, don't you think?
Absolutely. If you just saw the slippage there, well, and there too, very wet down there, and it's a turf surface.
Yeah.
How tough does that make it to play on?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be slippery tonight. It's going to be a little more obviously humid out there than a lot of these girls are used to, especially playing soccer right now. It really is different out there.
But it's a number 4 versus a number 13 matchup in this one. And, earlier in the week doing game prep for this, you look at the LHSAA scoreboard for Teulings, because we haven't covered them, and I see a bunch of kind of L and then F next to it, which means forfeit. They had a situation with an ineligible player, so they had to forfeit 12 games on the season. But if you look at their record without those 12 games, with those 12 games as the actual score of what it was, most of them were wins, and their actual record would be 15-2-4. Instead, they sit at 15-13-3.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really, really good team. I think you mentioned earlier to me that they've tied, and that is just, wow, it's off the mark a little bit there, but that's the first kind of attacking situation for the Titans. You mentioned to me earlier that they tied earlier in the season, so this is a good team, and you can expect a lot of different action tonight. And I think Coach Leak really has his girls maybe prepared for what they're going to bring, but we'll see.
Yeah, both of these teams are heavy club presence, soccer.
Yeah, Lafayette's got that whole area is really kind of kin to what St. Tammany's doing as far as fostering young talent.
Absolutely. To basically number 1 and number 2 for soccer talent in the state.
Sure.
And on, any given year, that 1 and 2 can be flipped.
No doubt.
This throw-in goes back out of bounds. This will be a Lakeshore throw-in over on the far side. Launched up over, and Teulings looking to keep it in. Good ball movement there. That was a good play by Teulings.
Ooh, headed down aggressively.
Yeah, with force by Julia
Yeah.
Chapaton. Oh, that happened to me earlier during warm-ups. I went to kick a ball back into the warm-ups, and my foot just kind of slid over it because of how wet it is down there.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see some miscues like that. Hopefully it doesn't cost one of these teams.
Teulings looking to get the ball here. No, good defense holds strong
Very
for
good
Lakeshore.
defense. Yeah.
And, in this one, both teams have stout defenses. It could be whoever's going to blink first.
Yeah, I mean, I really think this one's going to go down to the wire, Grant. I mean, Lakeshore, obviously, the advantage here because it's a home game. They're obviously very familiar with this pitch. And, the trip from Lafayette is never too much fun for these teams coming in. So we'll see how they kind of start out right now. There's a shot. Looks like it got deflected, Grant.
They wanted a handball call, and they're hauled in by Lauren Starwood, the ULL signee, the senior keeper for Teulings.
That was close to a handball, I think. I mean, referee obviously saw it better than we can, but got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, right when it happened, the entire Lakeshore cheering section yelled handball.
Yeah.
Actually, they're still mentioning it a little bit. So Starwood taking a reserve ball, throwing it to the sideline for the Teulings throw-in. Looking to settle it.
Got to be careful here if you're Teulings.
And they're kicked away. And this might be a corner for Lakeshore. No, they'll say a goal kick. That was close. So Starwood will kick this one away. Stolen away. Cross. No shot. Crosses the face of the goal.
And you can see right there just, how quickly Lakeshore can turn it and kind of capitalize on a scoring opportunity. But I was watching Starwood before the game in the warm-ups, and she is the real deal, Grant.
Yeah, she had a longer warm-up than the rest of her team. She kept going almost up until game time.
Yeah.
And here's some room to run for Teulings. But too much on it there. And back into Lakeshore possession.
Not a good pass.
Throw in coming for the Lady Rebels. Teulings is doing a good job defensively, but they've struggled to get something going offensively here.
Yeah, coming up through the midfield for Teulings has been a problem in the opening minutes here.
That's a goal.
Yeah. Wow. That's big.
And Megan Geddes with the goal puts Lakeshore on the board first. Her 11th goal of the season. And Lakeshore leads 1-0 here in the 8th minute. You hear the crowd yelling, "She plays football." A strong Lakeshore football presence here.
Yeah, that's a big deal right there for the Titans to score this early, and they're just now ready to attack at this point. The ball kind of deflected off the post, Grant. I don't know if you saw that. Starwood, she dove and seemed to be in the right position, and then the ball somehow got behind her and just off the post, and it's 1-0.
Lakeshore still pressuring. And that'll be a corner for the Lady Titans. It'll be Julia Chapaton taking the corner kick. Chapaton, a junior for Coach Leak, setting this one up. She keeps it short.
Oof.
Fired and way too high. So Starwood to take the goal kick here. But nobody there from Teulings. And there's a whistle, and that'll be a free kick for the Lady Titans. So Chapaton to take this one again. Chapaton put a charge into that one, and that's going to be another goal kick for the Lady Rebels.
That was a really nice ball into the box from Chapaton, and just the trailing Titan players couldn't get to it, but that was a really nicely placed ball.
The header goes out of bounds for a Lady Rebel throw-in. There's Geddes battling it out. And nobody home. No, let that one go.
Yeah, Grant, the Rebels are really having a hard time moving that ball past the midfield mark and kind of getting into a position where they can create some offense.
Yeah, Shannon Baudier has been untested in this one so far. I asked Teulings coaching staff before the game what their playing surface, what their playing field is like, and it's turf.
Okay.
So it's not like this is out of the ordinary playing on turf, wet turf,
Yeah.
But they are struggling to move the ball. Kept in bounds.
Nice pass.
Milligan on the run. Milligan, second opportunity, cross.
Back door, nobody
Too
there.
much.
Wow.
So a throw-in coming for Teulings. The ball went into the long jump pit over there. I'm sure the ball's wet and sandy.
Nice move. Cross.
Milligan looking to settle it. Milligan shot! Goal!
Yeah, just too easy.
Kylie Milligan,
Yeah.
Lakeshore's leading scorer. That's her 31st goal on the season.
That's a lot. And you can see why. Milligan's first touch off that cross was perfect. Played right to her foot. And then, really just too easy for Lakeshore at that point to close it out.
So 2-0 Lady Titans, and now a fast start here for Teulings as they are very, getting themselves into a pretty big hole here.
Yeah, this is a deficit that they did not want to get into so early, and they really need to answer at this point because the Lakeshore is on the prowl now, and really they've been able to do pretty much what they wanted to do the whole match.
Well, looking to clear it away, but they gave Lakeshore a corner kick. Back to Milligan for a second. She's been chosen to play in the All-Star game as the seniors play in championship weekend. Just a stellar player all 4 years here at Lakeshore.
Yeah, again, that first touch from the cross couldn't have been better. Just placed right at her foot, and really well-taken shot.
Chapaton puts a boot into that one and a whistle. Called on Lakeshore. That'll be a kick for the Lady Rebels. This one up to Rink.
And this is where the Rebels are having problems. You can see there's one person, up there on offense for them, and that's just not going to work against these Titans.
No. But it's kind of a rough spot to be in when you have to keep. Well, here's Milligan with the keeper, Starwood able to haul it in. It's a rough spot to be in for Teulings when you can only keep one player up because the offensive attack for Lakeshore is so powerful that you need to keep those defenders back there.
Yeah, but that midfield, Grant, again needs to push forward. I mean, they're going to have to leave their defenders back there, on a little bit of an island, I suppose, to generate some of the stuff they need to do to kind of get this game back in hand. I mean,
and that goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in over there on the far side. Lady Rebels throw in up to Emily Saunier. And that'll be a goal kick for Baudier. Throw in coming from the far side.
nice turn. Shot.
Cross in the face. And a goal kick for Baudier.
Goal kick right to Teulings, and then quickly Lakeshore looking to start something offensively.
Milligan kicks it up.
Good ball, Grant.
On the run, Abby Rink. Rink looking across. No, Teulings gets there. But that will be a corner kick for the Lady Titans. And Chapaton sets up to take this one. Kind of shouldered away. Back into Lakeshore possession. Kicked high. Lost the handle. There. Starwood gets it. Dangerous situation there as one of her own players went to kick for the ball as Starwood was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, when the ball gets popped up in the air like that in the box, it's always a tricky situation for the keeper as well as the defenders.
Throw in here from Lexi Guidry.
That's a nice move.
This one sent up. Back into Lakeshore possession. And a Lakeshore throw-in coming.
Referee's going to make her back up. Good work from the ball girl down there, though.
Yeah, she's hustling.
She was trying to catch one and throw it at the same time.
Yeah, great job having the ball retrievers out here from the local, club soccer programs or school soccer programs. They get to watch the high schoolers play and learn what they're doing, as well as be kind of a part of the program and keep the game and the pace going.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I think they enjoy it, and again, the pace of the game is important, and they keep it going for sure.
#21st minute. Lakeshore leading 2-0 here in this second round playoff match.
Nice pass.
Milligan looking to get this back. And that should be a throw-in for... No, it'll be a throw-in. Well, yeah, Teulings. There we go. Here's another throw-in for Teulings. Big kick there from Span.
That ball slowly making its way to the corner, and it'll be a goal kick.
It was a battle over there in the corner. At the last second there, Villar touched it, sent it out of bounds.
You can see where the Lady Rebels have, kind of flashes of what they want to do. They're linking up nicely, and then Lakeshore just really just shutting it down before anything can really happen.
Yeah, great defensive team, the Lakeshore. That one goes out of bounds. Teulings with the throw-in.
Nice turn. Little give and go.
Too much there.
Yeah, I mean, just too strong with that touch.
Cleared out, but Teulings now in on Lakeshore side of the field.
Yeah, they would love to get one back here.
And look here, though, and you can't see it on the monitor, but 4 players playing back for Teulings with the ball that close to the goal.
Yeah.
Here's Lakeshore. Nobody's there to cross it, but there's the cross. Whoa, a shot. Excuse me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, couldn't find the handle on it either, man. That's a dangerous ball for Teulings as well. No one there to scoop it up for Lakeshore. And we're back out of midfield.
Teulings,
that's a nice
good move.
Yeah. Again with the give and go to the corner.
That's going to be a corner kick for Teulings. So here's an opportunity for the Lady Rebels.
Yeah, it's one they desperately need to capitalize on, because they've been few and far between.
Corner kick and headed away well into open space.
Yeah, and this is a dangerous counter situation here.
Yeah, Rink, room to run, kicks that one up. Now Teulings gets a hold of it. That one goes out of bounds, but that should be a Lakeshore throw-in. I believe we're waiting on a ball. Our one ball retriever was busy getting one on the opposite side of the pitch.
I mean, she can only do so much. Finally.
And throw in from basically the same spot. Shot.
Yeah.
Popped up
that
and
was
over.
A great shot. And that's a great shot from our cameraman out there. You could see exactly what the look that she had, and Starwood had to really make a move there.
Yeah, Rydell with the shot. So another corner kick for the Lady Titans.
At some point, we'll get someone out there.
They're set up on the...
And we're going opposite corner. Okay.
Yeah. Chapaton. Lakeshore looking to follow up.
Ooh, off the shoulder. And the Rebels finally get it out of the danger zone. That was a nice corner kick again. Starwood was able to kind of be in the right spot to block that down. But Lakeshore still on the attack. Lexi Guidry on defense. She's been playing pretty good defense so far.
And all over the pitch.
Right.
And back out. That'll be a throw in for the Lady Titans. Ava Sampe with the throw in. Here's Anna Carter.
Nice pass.
This one being worked downfield and too much there. Cross.
Nice cross. Oh, man. Good work from Kylie Milligan to even get that cross in.
So ball being retrieved over there on the opposite side. It'll be a throw in for Teulings.
Lakeshore gets it back.
Pass up. And a little too much on it. Nobody was there. So that'll be a goal kick for Teulings. Rhett, two teams that got moved up this year in classification from Division III to Division II was Teulings Catholic and Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Both teams on the side of the bracket with Lakeshore. Teulings was the state champion in Division III last year, beating Vanderbilt 3-0 in the state championship game.
Both of those teams moved up, and now the competition has kind of changed a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, Lakeshore played for the state championship, played St. Thomas More in the state championship last year. This side of the bracket is absolutely insane.
Loaded, huh?
You have, I mean, Lakeshore playing Teulings tonight. The winner of this one plays Vanderbilt in the next round. And in order to make it to the championship game, you have to go through the number 1 seed, St. Thomas More.
Yeah.
It's a crazy side of the bracket.
Yeah, so if you get to, let's say, St. Thomas More, that's just to play in the championship, right?
Right.
Wow.
Right. The semifinals matchup, and I guess I'm assuming St. Thomas More is,
Sure.
but St. Thomas More is a powerhouse program.
Right.
I think it's safe to assume they'll make it to that semifinal game.
Right.
But man, the road to get to the championship on this side of the bracket is crazy.
Well, I'll tell you this: Lakeshore's got a nice lead going right now in this one. As Teulings now has a little bit of life here, and
Here's an
strong, heavy touch, and just too much, which is just, I think, a theme for this game tonight for Teulings is just a heavy first touch, and that is the story of the match.
Absolutely. Absolutely unable to link up and be in sync.
They've had a few opportunities to maybe take advantage of and just can't seem to just figure it out and finish it up.
Ooh.
Wow, strong challenge. Yeah.
Whistle here. Teulings player. A little slow to get up.
Yeah, that's the kind that'll turn your ankle, turn your knee, just all the way up. Yeah, and you could hear it from here, Grant. That's a tough challenge, but it's good to see her get up.
So a sub will come in for Brasso. And here in the 32nd minute, if you're just joining us, Lakeshore leading 2-0.
Drop ball.
That is not somebody I would want to face off with on a drop ball. Megan Geddes.
Yeah, it's like a hockey, a restart in a hockey game.
Here's Carter.
Ooh.
They're saying play on.
Yeah, referee says play on. Now Lakeshore. Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, looking to bring it back inside. Lakeshore. Shot.
Oh, wow!
Goal!
Man.
Whoa!
Really well taken.
Sophia Villar.
Yeah. Man, you could see she just wanted that shot, Grant.
So in the 34th minute, Lakeshore leads 3-0.
Yeah, that's a highlight reel shot.
Wow. Yes.
Honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Throw in coming for Teulings. You know, I mentioned we were talking about the brackets. I mentioned St. Thomas More earlier. I just checked the bracket for the LHSAA, and St. Thomas More beat Bonneville 8-0.
Wow.
So they're moving on to the quarterfinals.
Right.
So that's, you know.
So your prediction is still holding true. No doubt, a convincing win.
So another drop ball. Geddes wins it. Pass up. Lakeshore coming out of the injury timeout quickly. Shot.
Same type of shot, same type of move that we just saw end in a goal. I think Lakeshore feeling pretty comfortable now as this first half kind of closes.
Absolutely. The 3-0 lead. Here's Milligan. Milligan
Still with it.
looking to cross. Here's Carter.
Mm.
And that'll be a throw-in for Teulings. Whoa! Oh, well, just there at the last second, kicked away. Here's Sampe dropping it back. Looking to cut back in is Saunier. And there's a whistle.
Referee going to say that was a little aggressive. So we'll get a free kick from about 28 yards out.
Cameron Cretion. Bent that one and headed away by Lakeshore.
Just good defense.
That one rolling over the foot of Milligan. And saved.
Referee is...
I'm not quite sure what happened there. But it's a free kick for...
handball.
Ah, that's what it was.
Okay.
Initially, the way he blew it, I thought we were at half. But
yeah, or we had an issue on the field, some type of, but none of that. Just run of the mill, look like handball. So
Baudier lets that one go, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Titans. Pass over to Amy Fontenot.
the Lady Rebels tonight just look a step off, Grant. Just everything they've done, everything they've tried to do so far, it just looks a little bit slower and not quite as crisp as I'm sure they're used to kind of doing what they do. But it really is a testament to the way Lakeshore plays their game.
Absolutely.
I mean, just really a disciplined squad out there.
Yeah, disciplined and dominant.
Yeah.
Teulings getting the ball back.
Nice through ball, just too much.
Scooped up by Baudier. Yeah, and the way Coach Leak runs this program at Lakeshore, your girls are getting in from the time they're freshmen. He finds a great rotation and a way to have everybody playing from the moment they join the program.
Right.
So everybody's always prepared, and that's why year after year after year, the Lakeshore is in the hunt.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, every year we're with Lakeshore all the way to the end.
Yeah, right.
So Milligan just going past almost three defenders. Finally, really good defense, but a corner looks like maybe to end the first half, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Chapaton hustling over to the corner to take this one as we're in stoppage time. Kept short. Chapaton.
Just too much.
Yeah, that one went sailing.
Could have done a few things with that, and that wasn't one of the things that she probably wanted to do. Just sky it.
Shot wide left.
And we are well into stoppage time now, Grant.
Yeah, I think they're adding a little bit for the two injuries.
Sure.
But those weren't that – it didn't take that long to clear the field.
No, the referee should be looking for his whistle any second now.
Throw in for Teulings. Here's Geddes. Carter. And there we are at half. Lakeshore leads 3-0. Brasso drops it back to start off the second half. But Lakeshore with the commanding 3-0 lead. As we get started here in the second half, Lakeshore looking to advance to the next round of the LHSAA soccer playoffs. And Teulings here looking to close the gap.
Yeah, Teulings has got a lot of work to do this half to kind of stay in the game and then stay in the season, Grant. Lakeshore really came out here, exerted their will, basically, and, Teulings really had no answer in the first half. So I'm curious to see if they make any adjustments and what those might be to kind of slow this down a little bit.
I think that's the question, though. Here's a shot and blocked away. That's a corner for Lakeshore, though. But to your point, what are those adjustments that you make to play Lakeshore?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that they can be made in one single halftime here. Lakeshore's playing at a really high level, and I think that some of the things they're doing, Teulings just is caught off guard, and this just might be it for them this season. It certainly wouldn't be. To lose to Lakeshore at home is no.
Yes.
It's okay, but man, it's tough when you get on the bus and drive all the way down here, and then you're down 3-0.
Yeah, I mean you have a over 2-hour drive to get here. It's wet. It's you're playing in a stadium you're not used to playing in.
Yeah, just a tough environment.
Yeah.
So,
and you're playing the state runners-up in Division II from last year.
Right, and then the winners from 2 years ago and the runners-up from 3 years ago.
Right.
It just goes on and on. My point in all of that whole diatribe to start the second half is that they're playing a good game, are the Rebels. Lakeshore's playing a better game.
Yes.
And it's just a tough go out there. But I do think that they've had opportunities to score, and I think they still can, to kind of close the gap a little bit.
And I would think maybe you start by building those small goals. If you're Coach Laperouse, say, guys, let's just get on the board.
Yeah.
And build that confidence from there.
Absolutely. Anything can happen in the second half. A lot of times teams wear out, and one team that wasn't playing as well in the first half of a match can come back, kind of swing into the second half and get a little extra wind and make a game out of it. So we'll see.
Teulings throwing in on that far side. And this one getting passed, but Chapaton looking to run it down, kicked away there by Decker.
Little collision there, and here comes the Rebels.
Yeah, Emily Saunier.
That's a good ball.
And Baudier is there to scoop it in.
Baudier not having to do that type of work in the first half.
Yeah, largely untested.
Yeah, I mean, really, that was the first time she's had to come out and kind of scoop the ball up in any kind of defensive manner.
Air horns.
Air horns are aplenty in the crowd tonight.
Kicked up. Here's Milligan. Milligan scored the second goal of the night for Lakeshore in the 13th minute. Here's Geddes. Geddes scored the first goal of the night. That one went long and will be a throw-in for the Lady Rebels. Here's Geddes with the ball. Geddes also a member of the Lakeshore football team, was the starting place kicker.
Yeah, had a really nice season, and it's nice to see her out there doing both football and soccer. Ooh, wow, that's close. That's a trip outside the box, but man,
just outside.
Yeah, you talk about close, Grant. That could have been a penalty kick.
But this still sets up, once he backs Teulings up,
yeah,
this does set up an opportunity for a shot.
Absolutely, and this is a great opportunity. Looks like Megan thought about taking it. She is going to take it.
So Geddes setting up. Ooh, well, it looked like they were going to do some kind of a trick play here.
Yeah, I think keep your eye on Megan Geddes, number 10, to kind of still be the final. Boom.
Here's Geddes and sending it through. Used to doing that on Friday nights.
That That's not what she wants to do on a Tuesday night. But yes, Friday night, good to go.
At Getty's in football season, Lakeshore puts up a lot of points. She had a lot of extra points to take. And on the whole season, I believe she only missed 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, I mean, and she's only a sophomore. So if she continues to be the extra point taker, field goal kicker for the Titans, she's going to put up some big numbers.
Absolutely.
Heading into and through her senior year. Nice cross.
Shot, and that one way up there. Teulings looking to turn this one, and that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Titans. So Chapaton with the throw-in. Milligan.
Good pass. Yeah.
Pass up to Villar. Being kicked away by Ramey Hackett. Here's Decker. Gabby Decker also chosen for the all-star team for the state.
And Decker set this whole thing up. Woo. That was almost a shoulder into the goal, but that was a nice pass down the line from Decker to get the cross in. And you can see why she's been chosen to play.
Here's Geddes. And Starwood sending one of the reserve balls over to the sideline for the throw-in. Kicked up by Lakeshore. That one high up. Will it stay in bounds?
It does.
There's Decker once again.
Lakeshore trying to work it up that right-hand side. A little back and forth.
Here's Teulings splitting defenders, getting it through. Now back in to Lakeshore possession.
Good pass.
Yeah, they're looking to get it to Milligan.
Yeah. You know, just 2 passes and Lakeshore's back almost into their opponent's penalty area. And, I mean, just quickly, how quickly they can turn the game.
And there you just let it rip.
Yeah. But that was easy for Starwood.
Kicked away by Chapaton. Lakeshore pressuring again.
Nice move.
Shot.
Yeah.
Batted down by Starwood, and Starwood jumps on top of it.
And you can see why she's been picked up by ULL.
Yeah. Talented keeper.
And back out of bounds.
Hey, it's Lakeshore is up 3-0, so obviously Starwood has given up 3 goals on the night, but I don't think that is completely on Starwood.
No, definitely not. Yeah, those shots. First of all, those shots that did get in were they were phenomenal.
Yes,
all 3 of them in different aspects. But Starwood cannot. She's not going to shoulder all of the mishaps here tonight
right.
for Teulings. It just kind of taking a step back and taking a look at this match as a whole. Lakeshore's just a lot of team right now.
Yes,
they're just a lot. I mean, so any team that's going to come in here and beat them, they're going to have to play a complete game.
Yes.
And it's just going to take a real talented team, and I'm not sure we're going to see it till the finals.
Right. Right.
Or at least
the semifinals.
Yeah. So.
You want to hear a bold prediction?
Please.
The winner of this side of the bracket is going to win the state championship.
Wow, you heard it here.
Yeah.
You heard it here. Grant Yenny has predicted the outcome of the state soccer championships. And I'm not going to disagree with you, man.
Right.
So, both of us.
It's a lot of talent on this side of the bracket.
There it is.
Pretty, yeah. Yeah, this side of the bracket's crazy. I said it earlier.
Right.
It's a lot of talent on this side.
Right.
And they're scooped up by Baudier.
Just a nice move,
great ball
right?
movement. Milligan to Geddes.
Yeah. And then the give and go. Still on the ball.
Milligan just taking the shot, pulling the trigger on it. Obviously, she was off balance when she hit it, but why not?
Yeah, I mean, I preached that all season long up here from the different press boxes that we announce games from. Like, you just got to shoot. You have to shoot the ball. Lakeshore's not afraid to shoot the ball, and the scores all season have been what they are.
Yeah, and I don't believe all season I have had to reach in to the bag of cliches.
Not a lot.
No.
Maybe once or twice, but
maybe early.
It's been a quiet cliche season for you. So we'll maybe take that further into the playoffs. That ball all the way through, no one touches it. And you can see the time remaining, 26 minutes to go in this one as we count down for the Teulings throw-in.
But we're in the 54th minute overall.
Correct. Counting up, counting down, either way, we got you covered. That ball never went in.
No.
And we'll have some subs and take another look at that.
So that should be, it looks like
Lakeshore's going to
throw it in.
Possession of that, yeah.
So Chapaton to throw this one in.
Well struck.
This one through and scooped up by Lauren Starwood. Kicked away. Lakeshore's going to let it go. Good eye there by Sampy. Wall. Back to Chapaton. Cut back. Here's Carter.
Carter wanted that on her left foot.
Now we have an air horn duel going.
Yeah. The crowd having fun out there in the spring-like temperatures.
Yeah. How about that humid and upper 70s?
Right, just a mild February.
Kept in and back out. That'll be a throw in for the Lady Titans on the far side.
Still in. And that ball just kind of trickles back into a Lakeshore possession. And out of bounds, near side now. So we're just kind of switching sides out of bounds. Quick throw in.
This one back. Here's Wall. This one up, looking to get it. And out of bounds, cleared out. And that'll be a Teulings throw in. Lexi Guidry with the throw in.
Nice.
Oh, here's a good run by.
Just.
Caught from behind there by Grace Rachel.
And there's the trip. Senecal. She was beaten.
I love it. The dueling air horns. So a free kick from Lakeshore. Now some of the air horns starting to run out.
That's a nice move and a nice run.
Ooh, here's an opportunity.
And this is what Teulings has been missing.
There's a
the
goal.
Entire match. That is Cameron Shertain, Grant. And I'm sure that's not how you pronounce her last name, but Cameron will go with has been so busy this whole match. And, I've almost said it a few times. She is so close to breaking this open and getting a goal. And finally, and that was just a beautiful run, a well-received pass, and then was able to finish. And it's 3-1. And she's been all over the pitch tonight, Grant.
Yeah, she's been busy all match.
Yeah.
Now, so 3-1.
It's a different game. It's a different game. I mean, now there's some life. There's some life in this team for the Lady Rebels, and we will see if they can kind of make something happen again. Now, if it gets to 3-2, Grant, then we got a real game.
Yes.
All of a sudden.
Right.
I really expect Lakeshore to kind of. But look at this.
Taken away.
The aggression has just been amped up.
Yeah, Teulings has just switched to another gear.
Yeah, I don't think Teulings is used to getting kind of overmatched like this, and obviously state champions last year. They're not going to take this
right
without really giving it their all. And so 3-1, man, let's see what they can do.
Taken away. They're looking to get past Rydell.
I'll tell you what, they're making Lakeshore work now.
Here's Carter battling out for it. Carter wins it. Now looking to run it down there is a Span. Teulings looking to work it back upfield. But 61st minute, and Lakeshore leads 3-1, and they're just stepping in front of it.
After that goal, the game just elevated a little bit, and now
It seems to be
there was a little bit of a lull here in the first part of the second half, and man, both teams now have really turned it up, like you said.
that one went wide right. That'll be a goal kick for Lauren Starwood. Now went out of bounds. So a throw in for Lakeshore. Sinan with the throw in.
Finally, they just have to clear it. A little bit of a sloppy play in the box. And there's the time winding down on the scoreboard. Back in play. The Titans in possession. Lady Titans still trying to find a hole in this Teulings defense. Wouldn't mind taking it to 4. Meanwhile, Starwood punts it out to midfield.
Geddes looking to turn it here. Sends it up. Good pass to Milligan. Milligan trying to get it back out to Span.
It was a good idea, yeah. Up the line, inbounds. And again, that Lakeshore defense, that back line is just, except for the one miscue, the one where it was just a phenomenal kind of a solo effort. Lakeshore really playing well defensively tonight.
Sinan with the throw in.
Won't get the clean sheet though, Grant.
No.
No clean sheet tonight.
But very difficult in the playoffs to
absolutely.
get the clean sheet.
Yeah, the further you go, sure. This is the first time we've seen Teulings, we've mentioned a couple times, but I bet if you go back and if you keep up with this team, Cameron Shertain is probably their go-to.
Their leading
and
scorer.
they're able to do a lot more with her than Lakeshore is allowed, because you can see that the spark is there. She knows what her role is, and it's really speed. It's to get behind that back line, and she was able to do it to perfection with that one goal.
Right. And what I'm also interested in knowing, it's 3-1. When these teams played earlier in the season, it was tied up.
Yeah.
And that was the game. So I wonder what was different.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Obviously it was tighter in the first time around, but playoff soccer is a different animal, and so Lakeshore was not messing around tonight. We've got substitutions coming in. Also, it looks like Cameron is got a limp. I mean, she looks injured, but she's out there because this is it.
Yeah. And
so
she's a senior.
Yeah.
So this is it for her.
She's got to go.
Here's a throw in coming for the Lady Rebels. They're deflected off Geddes.
Good run. And across in the box. And there's a shot. Oh, wow. Just a miscue, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she could see the goal, the net. It was all there.
A great job there by Lakeshore. I believe that's Bryn Olag jumping in the way of that one.
Here comes the counterattack. Well defended from Teulings.
Ball retriever assist there. That was excellent. Back in play quickly here. Well, we were. It's dumped off.
Yeah, Lakeshore's not in a hurry, but they were going to go. Teulings, though, let's talk about the missed opportunity just moments ago. Man, that was a wide open. There's a shot over the top. A wide open net. Just a bit of a miscue on the shot, or we could be talking about a different soccer game right now.
Yeah, 3-2 with about 13 left to play.
Yeah,
is
different.
Yes. Kicked away there by Starwood. And that will be a throw-in for Teulings. So Lexi Guidry, whose name we've said a lot tonight, she's all over the place.
Yeah, Lexi Guidry has done a lot. Nice movement. And just cut out. Here come the Titans, and Megan Getty's just powering through players and able to get that ball into the corner here, and that looked to go out of bounds. It did.
So that'll be a goal kick for the Lady Rebels. So Starwood to kick it away once again. Oh. There's the push. Now in the 70th minute, Lakeshore leads 3-1.
The time is winding down for the Lady Rebels. If they're going to make a move, they got to do it now. And that ball's going to go all the way through. Ooh.
Cameron was looking to run it down.
She was.
But it goes out of bounds. So Chapaton will take the goal kick. Free kick coming from Chapaton. Chapaton puts a charge into that one. Kicked up by Milligan. And that'll be a goal kick for Starwood once again. Here's Olag.
All the time in the world, defenders are playing off.
Ooh,
And that ball just took a weird bounce in the box. Still there.
bodied down. Here's Rink. Milligan saves it over on that far sideline, and the shot goes behind the goal.
Yeah, a little off. 8.5.
Scoreboard here at Lakeshore, 3-1. Lady Titans looking to advance. Here's Geddes. Good move by Geddes. Shot.
Man,
Wide right.
excellent move. Really. She is a dangerous player.
Yeah, very athletic player. We saw her do a similar play against Fontainebleau earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Except against Fontainebleau, she put it in the back of the net.
Right.
This one dropped back. Starwood kicks it up to Gilbo. And they're taken by Rink. Here's Geddes. Nobody home.
Titans able to turn it back upfield, and the ball's going to stay in bounds.
Looking to cross there and back into Lakeshore possession. No, Teulings gets it back.
A little back and forth again, granted midfield like it usually is. Teulings though really needs to, if they're gonna make that move to kind of keep this game in hand. We need to see the Lady Rebels put something together, and I'm not sure that they've got the time to do it.
Yeah, just under 6 minutes about to go in this one. Up to now, really not many stops, so it shouldn't be very much stoppage time.
Quickly after the full time, just shout out to Herb Gomez down there, photographer extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire is right.
Yep.
Herb, very talented.
Ooh,
Oh,
man.
wow.
Yeah. Not a lot of spills tonight, and that was definitely one of them. She gets up, though. A lot of tough players out on the pitch, Grant.
Milligan sends that one. Teulings looking to turn this one. Lakeshore taking it back. There's Ava Sampe. And too much on it there. Out of reach of Megan Geddes running after it.
All the way up to the speedy forward for Teulings.
Kicked away here, and Baudier scoops it in. But a good effort from Amy Fontenot, taking that one from way out.
Offside. First offside of the night.
Yes.
Not a lot of that.
We haven't had many on the season.
Not a lot of offsides. A lot of times in the seasons past, we'll have offsides on top of offsides. But this season, you're right, not a lot.
It's a slow offside year.
Right.
So throw in coming for the Lady Titans here near side. And that'll be a throw in once again for Lakeshore.
The Titans are happy just to play it to the corner.
Headed down and out of bounds by Olag. And another throw in.
Out of bounds all the way down the field.
Kicked away, looking to get it to Cameron. Cameron looks fine there as far as she was limping a little bit earlier, but she's able to run.
Yeah. I think she can forget about whatever ailment she might have while she has the ball, which is important, just because this is it. But looks like to me, Grant, that with under 2 minutes in regulation, that the Teulings Lady Rebels are going to fall tonight. Valiant effort, and to even get a goal says a lot about what they're doing. And, we can only say they've had a pretty good season to get this far, and I'm sure they'll build on this.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I have from LHSAA, looking now at the bracket, Vanderbilt beat Belchase 8-0.
Wow.
So Lakeshore will advance to play Vanderbilt, and it'll be here at Lakeshore. Vanderbilt, the 5 seed, Lakeshore, a 4 seed.
Yeah, so, look, another tough match on the horizon.
It's the battle of the state runners-up from last season.
Just to get to the finals. Nice move. Still on it.
Shot from Milligan.
But, just the advantage that they have to get to play these games at home.
Yes.
It's just huge moving forward, and that's what that seed will do for you.
Kicked away. And Baudier will haul it in. So we're about 20 seconds from full time.
Yeah.
So throw in here coming from the Lady Titans, and we're now in stoppage time. And that'll be a goal kick. Kept short by Starwood. And a player down. Drop ball following the injury timeout. Here's Geddes with the shot. Starwood couldn't haul it in. Milligan looking to turn. Cross is deflected, but that'll be a corner kick for the Lady Titans. And we're in stoppage time, so we've got to be pretty close to the official blowing the whistle here.
Yeah, I think the referee could probably just blow the whistle at any time now. I suspect after this corner kick is taken, we're going to see the end of the game, but we'll see. They're going to take it short.
Yeah, kept short to Geddes. Geddes holding on to it in the corner, and that's out of bounds, and it'll be a Lakeshore throw-in. Chapaton to Geddes. And Chapaton takes it to the corner. And there it is. Lakeshore wins it to move on in the state playoffs by beating Teulings. Let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this match, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams, color analyst, Rhett Sharp. So, from Lakeshore High School, where the Lakeshore Lady Titans defeat the Teulings Lady Rebels 3-1. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.